am I the asshole for tricking my parents into being on time for my wedding?
Tricking them to be on time? What do you mean?
I know. At least we call it Filipino time over here. I don't know if that's racist.
Yep.
I feel like
2 hours
it's low-key ethnic time. I feel like, because I be saying Filipino time, and then my Mexican friends are like, oh, you mean Mexican time?
What do you mean?
And I'm just like, oh, maybe we're all just like this.
We're just late.
Well, if the time starts at, depending on what it is, if it's a wedding, obviously not. But like, let's go meet over here at 4:00.
We'll be there at 6.
I'm low-key leaving at 4:00. It's bad, bro.
I'm so glad you were on time picking me up at the airport.
There are certain things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotcha. And I will say this is another wild one because this was posted originally 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And there was an update yesterday.
Damn.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So, let's hop into the original story, then we'll get to this wild update. So my 33 male parents are late for everything. Like everything. Both my sisters and myself have been disappointed so many times. Graduation ceremonies, birthday parties, even my father's retirement dinner.
His own dinner.
It's crazy.
His own dinner.
I gotta say, if I'm late, I'm at most like 30, 45 minutes late. I'm not 2 hours late.
That's crazy to me. I'm always like 30 minutes early.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I hate being late.
I'm always...
I can't. I'm traumatized, bro. They're like, hey, you're late. You're going to jail. I'm like,
oh,
fuck.
no.
Oh, shit.
I'm fashionably
Mine's
late.
much less. I'm just a people
I feel
pleaser.
like if you're 2 hours late, don't come. I feel like just don't.
Yes.
I have
That's
one
true.
friend that is always 2 hours late to everything, and I just... so upsetting every time. One time it was a dinner and we waited for him to eat. I was like, y'all are fucking crazy. I'm about to leave this bitch.
Holy shit.
This
Damn,
is
I ain't waiting for
crazy.
nobody that long.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm eating and then getting out of there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave the tab, be like, oh yeah, someone's coming in here.
hell no.
So it's completely my mother's fault. She is a wonderful woman and I love her dearly. She just does not understand the concept of punctuality. I've seen her talking to her sister on the phone and reminded her that she needed to be at my baby sister's dance recital, and she would wave me off and arrived after my sister had already danced. We are all used to it. I know, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
We are all used to it. My dad is just done trying to get her to be on time for anything. My now wife, 28 female, told me in no uncertain terms that if my mother was late to our wedding, she would do terrible things to me. She was only half joking, but she was a witness to my mom and dad arriving halfway through my cousin's quinceañera.
Ooh.
So here's what I did. It is completely on me. My wife was not involved. If there is any dick move, it was completely mine. When we were getting samples for the wedding, I talked to the printer and had one special invitation printed.
Yeah. Let's
Bro,
go.
this is
With
That's
the
smart.
time.
this is
genius.
not gonna front. My whole friend group is maybe 60% of us are 20 minutes late to everything. So we just make it a point to fucking lie and say like the event is 30 minutes. Like if we have a dinner reservation, it's 30 minutes before the actual dinner reservation. And then we all show up on time. It works every
Oh, yeah.
time.
Nice. So I talked to the printer and had one special invitation printed with the time on it stating as being 1 hour earlier than the actual time
Hell
start
yeah.
of the ceremony.
Smart.
My mother was beside herself apparently when they left the house and thought they were going to miss the wedding since she was part of it with her and my mother-in-law lighting the candles we would use to light the unity candle and stuff. When she arrived and noticed other people were also just arriving and parking, she was just so relieved that we were starting late, she just went along with it.
Hell yeah.
The ceremony went off beautifully, and so did the wedding, pictures, and the reception. The problem came last Sunday. My parents came over for a big family dinner, and we didn't bother to start the grill until they showed up. She asked why everyone wasn't eating, and we just said we knew we'd be waiting for them since they are always late. She said that she's not always late and had been on time for my wedding.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Exhibit A.
She hadn't been. They arrived 45 minutes after the time on their invitation.
Oh
45
my God.
minutes late is crazy. My idiot cousin John, real name because it's common and he deserves people to know he's adult.
Oh, I mean, it's true. I am adult as well. I do be an idiot.
He snorted at her statement. A few other people giggled or smiled at this, and she picked up and asked what was so funny.
Damn, I would do the same thing as a fellow John. I would instigate the fuck out of that situation.
I know you would too. I came clean and told her about the special invitation. She is pissed at me for not trusting her and making her look like a fool in front of everyone.
You deemed yourself untrustworthy for years.
Well, how do you get mad when you're like, well, I did prove you right by being 45 minutes late to the time? Like,
but you're an asshole.
What the fuck? You're immediately like, I guess I needed that. You know what I mean? Like, that's so weird. Because anytime somebody is late in our group and they're like, well, we set the time early. They're like, oh, smart move. That worked out. Like, it's never like, how could you not trust us? It's like, of course we know you. We've been friends for 10 years. You're going to be late.
If my cousin had just controlled himself, she would have never known. So am I the asshole?
No. Hell no. And if that was me, I'm a petty guy. Every single invite that she would send me, moving forward, I will also just show up like 45 minutes.
For sure.
Or match her energy. Next time I invite her something, I will like clock it. I'm like, oh, how many minutes she's late? Next time she invites me, I'll be that much late. So I'm like, same energy, baby.
$1 for every minute you're late.
Hey, I will put that on a contract somehow.
Yeah, just a tally. Make it like a big thing, like in the family text, or as soon as she gets there, everybody stand up and clap. Just make it a big deal every fucking time. But if it were me, if I was John, I would have just laughed and been like, well, name one other time. Because then she automatically would have been like, oh, fuck. I guess you're right. Like, literally, like, I mean, I feel like that was an easy lie. Everybody at that party could have been like, name one other time you've been on time.
Yeah.
No one needed to tell the truth.
You got to fight petty with petty.
Yeah, I think you should have just, you're right telling her. Because, I mean, it's on her. Crazy that she was almost 45 minutes late to your wedding.
For all intents and purposes, she was 45 minutes late. So, like, it's insane for her to be mad when she proved you right at the same time. Like, there's no fucking way, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic that we're getting a update 2 years later? Maybe she's the OP starting to pick up from his mom.
Maybe. There is
I have now become my mother.
Oh, man.
There is a couple edits here. So, edit 1, part of the reason she is mad is because she had her invitation framed. To be honest, I was already planning a heist with my sister to replace it with a real one in case she ever noticed the discrepancy between hers and the ones we have framed in our house.
That's crazy.
Man, the way her brain would be like, I swear this said one.
This is like
she wouldn't know.
I swear this said one. I'm going crazy.
Why does that say 2 o'clock? Edit 2. Yes, we are Latinos. And no, I do not consider it racist. How many of you guessed that? I've been to Spain, and it's an issue there too, and the Philippines. Basically anywhere those guys were in charge.
Yeah. Hey, we're all the same, right? We got fucked by the same people. Okay,
so not ethnic people time, but Spanish time is essentially what we're learning.
Spanish time.
Yeah.
If the Spain fucked your nation, you take your time.
You're allowed to
take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edit 3, stop defending John.
Defend me, bitches.
He and I have spent 30 years messing with each other. I have an Am I the Asshole story that ends with me getting an offensive tattoo, $5,000 for removal, and him getting a body cavity search at the Mexican border. I would post it, but it happened like 10 years ago.
Please post it. Is this the update?
Let me read it. Please
let me read it. That's not even the update.
Oh, God.
I thought that one was so funny. Never defended John.
Always defend John.
All right, so on to the update 2 fucking years later. My parents have embarrassed me for 2 years now because of how I tricked them into being on time for my wedding. Pretty much every time I see them, they say I was a dick for not trusting them. Our church is very busy and full of young people, so there are a lot of weddings. To the point where there are 3 weddings every Saturday all summer long.
Damn.
That's crazy. One at 10, one at noon, and one at 3. Sometimes, but not often, there is also an evening wedding.
John's getting married.
My little sister just got married.
Damn.
She snagged the noon slot. My mom got super involved in the planning of the wedding to prove that I'm just an immature asshole.
She fucking went
Bro, she's still
game
pressed
mode.
2 years later.
Game mode, baby.
She's been holding on to it.
Everything else I've been late to for the past 2 years, but this one, I'll
Not
get another
this.
one.
This is the only thing I care
I prove
about.
your point literally every week, but I will get this one time correct. What is that Chris Paul meme? Chris Paul
Which one?
daggers a 3 to narrow the lead by 44.
Oh, like, down by like 40 something.
Oh, shit.
Side note, I personally hate when people clink glasses to get the bride and groom to kiss. At our wedding, people had to sing a song. My cousin John has no shame and sang like 10 times.
Hell yeah.
I think people were bribing him with alcohol.
Hell yeah.
I fuck with John,
am I
bro.
John?
I fuck heavy with
John sounds
John.
like a good time. I set up a betting pool for kisses depending on how late my parents were.
Now that's a Sean.
It cost $10, and if you guessed within 5 minutes, you get a free pass to make my sister and her husband kiss. Almost everyone bet on time because of the shit extravaganza at my wedding. The correct answer was 35 minutes late.
Holy
Over and
shit, bro.
She improved by 10 minutes this
Did you not walk her
my
down the aisle?
Well, so here's where it gets crazy. Only me, my dick cousin John, and his sister Yvonne got the free passes for the kissing, and I bet $100 I was confident.
Sheesh.
We raised almost $1,500 for the honeymoon with my stupid idea.
That's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
dope, dude. That's
Also,
tight.
hella cousins. If you donated the most
Oh,
at
yeah.
$100 and you still got $1,500, hell yeah.
It's probably a big
Hell yeah.
family.
That's
to
a
be
big
honest.
family.
It's a good
Yeah,
family
yeah.
that everybody is fucking in on roasting your mom.
I also got to interrupt my sister from eating with my 10 free kiss passes. Win-win. Except my mom, who thinks I did it to embarrass her.
Oh, bitch,
yeah, you did it yourself.
Come
You
on,
were
man.
late.
She literally helped plan the wedding and was still late by over half an hour. We were literally cleaning up the decorations in my sister's colors while the next wedding was decorating after us. So it was over. It's crazy.
That's wild.
So that's that. My mom will never change, but I have harnessed her inability to give a shit about punctuality for the good of humanity.
Hell yeah.
See you whenever my littlest sister gets married later.
Hell yeah.
28 minutes and 36 seconds is my
Yeah.
guess.
Mine's going to be 25. She's going to cut down 10 every time.
Jesus Christ.
If she had 6 kids, she'd be early. I think that's how that works.
She had 2 years to be petty, and then she still
Nah, it's
fucked
just
it up.
35
bro.
minutes.
She's still like,
late.
nah.
Like, hey, I cut it by
Fuck
10
that.
minutes. That's pretty good.
Ugh.
Still missed it.
Jesus.
Get therapy.